Hey.
This is the channel where you can just vent, be yourself, and speak your mind so freely and expeditiously. And it deals with a lot of issues and positivity and may contain content and language which may not be suitable nor appropriate for kids under 18 and adults with sensitive ears. And it's not what you say, it's how it's said. And it's a right way and a wrong way to say and do any and everything. One-on-one live chat, video or audio is available as well. So I hope you enjoy Letting It Loose with your host, Carlos Startle. Because when they made him,
Yo, what's up? What's happening? How y'all be? Tell me something good, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, boys and girls, and many and millions of y'all all in around the world. I'm alright if y'all alright. And welcome and thank y'all so much for taking the time to check out, view, tune in, and check out Letting It Loose. I'm your host, that bona fide G, certified true, Atlanta, Georgia born, coming to you straight out of Burlington, North Carolina, not afraid to speak what I feel and yell out what's real. Carlos Stargell, the last, cause after they made me, they broke the mold. Yeah, weather here in Burlington, North Carolina, mid to upper 60s here as we speak. Put it like this, it's a little cool, but it's not cold, but it's cool, but it's the temperature is tolerable. Yeah, but that's all I'm gonna say. But and I just wanna, what's up, Eddie C? What's happening, brother? How you doing? Oh yeah, and just wanna give birthday love and shout outs. Everybody whose birthday today. What's today's date? Come on, help me, children. Hold on, shoot. Put it like this. October the 15th. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Hey, that's good. I'm doing all right myself, man. Just enjoying life and keeping my peace and taking every day one day at a time. That's all I can tell you. Oh yeah, and want to give my shout outs to people all around the world, all across the country, all over the state of Georgia, the Atlanta area, surrounding area, and the city of Atlanta itself. Yeah, but anyway, y'all, just wanna let y'all know every day is a good the day is a good day, and every day shall be every day is supposed to be a good day. That's all I can tell you. But anyway, just wanted to just wanted to elaborate on something with y'all. I was so glad. I just wanted to share that. I was so glad to hear from my second oldest brother yesterday. Man, I was about to put a AP, whatever they call it, out on him. I was gonna fire my brother. But then next thing you know, he called and let me know that he been working. He stayed on the road, but y'all know how it is when you got a brother you real close to. You want to make sure they all right, and that's on the real. I mean, I know everybody have their sibling rivalries or whatever. You got some that don't get along, but I'm glad my oldest two brothers, the ones who still alive, I'm glad that we don't have no sibling rivalry, and I'm glad there's no jealousy among us, and I'm damn sure glad that we close.
no one can do it better.
But the but the word of God. But anyway, y'all, and I just wanna say, Eddie C, thank you so much for participating on the live chat, man. I mean, come on, that. Now I'm just gonna be honest. That makes my day when anybody join on the live chat. Give me somebody to speak to. Say, hey, how you doing? Cause it don't cost nothing to speak, and it don't cost you to be kind, but it costs you a whole lot if you just hateful and ignorant. You know what I'm saying?
Talk to me. Say something.
Yeah. But anyway, like I say, there's nothing wrong with speaking. There's nothing wrong with being courteous and kind. But there's a whole lot wrong when you ignorant and just got a hateful heart. Yeah, that's why I'm a firm believer in treating people how I want to be treated. I mean, I wouldn't hurt nobody because I don't want nobody hurting me. But you got some people out here on this earth that really don't care. I mean, they heartless, they cruel, hateful, all multiple choice. But guess what? People like that you just gotta pray for because they say in the Bible they don't know no better. Yeah, they say that in the Bible, but to where the undesirable snakes in America is at is I'm just gonna keep it real. It's bullshit, and that's on the real. I mean, a lot. I mean, I can understand we have to be obedient and all that, but at the same time, just keeping it real, no harm, no foul, and no harm intended. I just don't. I just refuse to turn the other cheek on the real for real because I know. I mean, I try to respect the men and the women of God, but at the same time, to the ones that don't practice what they preach, always quoting scriptures and toting the Bible, and test a lie every Sunday. I'm just gonna say this right here. Don't tell me nothing that I already know, and don't tell me nothing that I already done seen and heard before. Because if you come at me with those so-called scriptures, you be quoting and you can't even practice what you preach. I'm just gonna be so kind just to tell you, I wouldn't kill nobody with the jawbone of an ass, but I'll bust their ass in their jawbone. And that's on the real. So, like I said, if you're gonna quote scriptures, at least practice what you preach. That means don't just talk the talk, walk the freaking walk.
Talk to me. Say something. No one can do it better.
Right on. But I'm gonna say this right here, y'all. Like I just said, I respect the men and women of God. And to be honest with you, a lot of the men or women of God, and I'm not talking about, and it don't have nothing to do with your race, your color, your religion, your gender, your lifestyle, or none of that. What I'm about to say, just them sharing the word of God with me really saved my life on the real for real. I mean, I know everything starts at home, but when you got some good influences on the outside and they're encouraging and inspiring, and it's not about later for you too, bro. And it's not about you know you know what I'm trying to say, but put like this: it's not all about that negativity. Not trying to swindle you or anything like that. Just trying to get you to understand the word of God. And it's like I say, and it's positive. That helps out a lot. Cause a family that pray together stay together. That is so true. I mean, you got a lot of, and I'm just gonna, like I told a friend of mine who was a pastor himself. I'm not gonna mention his name because I respect his privacy. But I had to let him. And we went to high school together, and we both Leos. But I couldn't. But like I told him, It's one thing I heard that he gave his life to the Lord, but when I heard that he was called to preach, I was so happy. I wanted to jump the moon and take him with me.
Talk to me. Say something.
There wasn't nothing in nobody but the Lord. But I also told him too, I knew who his grandfather was. And from what I heard, he was a very loved and respected man. I mean, that man was so loved and respected. I mean, a whole lot of people looked up to him, and so did I. But I saw the good in his grandson. I saw what a lot of people couldn't see. I mean, I saw his potential. I saw the good in him. And I never gave up on praying for him. Now look at him. He's a pastor of his own church. And I couldn't be no prouder than that.
Talk to me. Say something. No one can do it better.
But God. And like I say, I know it's been a couple of years since we talked. But when we did talk, man, it was not only it was a pleasure and a privilege, but it was an honor. It was an honor. I mean, just for us just talking and talking about the word of God and sharing our experiences, that's a beautiful thing. But you got some people out here that's so far in denial. They don't want to admit. They don't want to admit it. They don't want to acknowledge it. They don't want to accept. But at the same time, when something go bad, who the first one they call? The Lord. Yes, they do. I mean, I hate to say this, but I'm just gonna keep it real. A lot of people don't. A lot of people do. Just sugar honey iced tea. I'm not gonna say the word sugar honey iced tea, but then they want to use the word of God as a crutch, just to just to cover they bu double hockey stick sugar honey iced tea. And that's on the real. And you got a lot of them like that. That's why I call them Bible toters and quoters, tester liars, and I call them the Jacklead Jubilee. I mean, I mean, don't get it twisted. I don't just clown on the church people. I clown on Muslims, everybody, and I do it out of love and not out of spite. Now, like I say, yeah, I crack on the church people, but I also crack on Muslims too. I crack on Buddhism. I crack on any religion it is. I mean, I crack on any and everybody too. And like I said, that don't mean I'm being spiteful. I'm doing it out of love and I'm doing it out of fun. But also, I'm also the type of person. I'm gonna let you know if you feel like I'm getting too dangerous with it. Don't please let me know. I'll stop because the last thing I want to do is hurt somebody's feelings because you don't know. You can. I mean, it's not what you say; it's how it's said. And it is a right way and a wrong way to say it and everything. That's why you got to be careful and mindful of how you come at a lot of people because you got a lot of people that can't handle a lot of situations. They more sensitive than me. But basically, what I'm saying, you got to be careful with some people because you can a lot of stuff that's said to them. Like I say, it's not what's said; it's how it's said. Really hurting a lot of people for life, and that's on the real. I mean, you got some people. I mean, you got some people that you done pissed off when y'all were kids, and then they carry that. They carry that all their life, plotting, trying to get back at that person that hurt them. Well, guess what? What good that gonna do? Not. I mean, revenge is. I mean, I can understand how people feel at times, but really, they say revenge. They say revenge is not the way, but in some situations, like hell, it ain't. I'm just keeping it real now. It's one now, like I said, if I get revenge, it's gonna be for a damn good reason. And I'm gonna tell you those reasons. I'm gonna tell you a lot of those reasons. You don't play with my heart, my mind, my body, and your damn sure don't play. You don't play with my emotions, and your damn sure don't play with my life. And you don't play with my family, my girls, my grandchildren, or anybody who I love, anybody I'm cool with. I don't play about them. I don't play about them. I mean, you mess with mine, you gonna get messed with. Now, if you can say like if you mess with my girls, oh hell yeah, I'm coming hard, harder than an uncooked stale crack rock. And if I do, they do put me behind bars, so be it. Certain people, there's a certain group of people who don't did boy, they did a lot of wrong, but ain't never been convicted. And guess what? They might have fooled it. They might have got away with it on there, but you damn sure ain't gonna get away with it with God because guess what? Like I said yesterday, God sees everything. You can like that old saying we used to hear with our grandparents and our older family members used to tell us back in the day we were growing up. You can run, but you can't hide. Well, guess what? There's a lot of people thought they can get away with a lot of stuff they done did in life, and guess what? Not only caught up with them, but it bit them straight in the ass, and that is so true because, like they say, when they say karma's a bitch, they ain't never lied. That's on the real. That's why it. Oh shoot! Excuse me, y'all. I hate when they do stuff like that. Guess what? They gonna have to leave a message if it's not important. Evidently they don't leave a message. It's not important. So guess what? Fuck them. And that's on the real. But anyway, getting back to what I was saying. That's why it's always best to live righteous, stay humble, treat people like you want to be treated, respect others as you like to be respected, follow those basic instructions before leaving Earth, and act on one accord. Because whether you Christian, Muslim, Jew, or whatever your religious preference may be, and whoever you worship, God, Allah, Jah, Jehovah, Supreme Being, whichever you may prefer, guess what? We all serve one God. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know who that. I don't know who that joker. I don't know who had the idea to put some joker with long stringy hair, pale skin, and blue eyes. But that is whoever that is, it is not Jesus. Like I said, if y'all really want to know who Jesus really is, look in Revelations chapter, the first chapter, 14 verse. Y'all, everybody should know that. But they didn't want us to. They didn't want a lot of our ancestors and people and our ancestors before us to know this because the same ones who didn't want us to know were the same ones who didn't want us to learn how to read or write because if we did, they knew we would have been powerful and it would have took a nation of millions to hold us back. But no, everything they tried to do to us, guess what? I hate to say this, but everything they tried to do, a lot of it backfired on them. So guess what? Before I close out, I'm just gonna say this, kindly but sweet. To hell with the system. Well, my time is up, but I want to thank everybody who took the time to check out, tune in, view, and watch Letting It Loose with me, the Bonafide G, certified true, Atlanta, Georgia born, coming to you straight out of Burlington, North Carolina. Not afraid to speak what I feel and yell out what's real. Me, Carlos Stargell, the last. Cause soon as they made me, they broke the mold. And I want to thank Eddie C for participating on the live chat. God bless you, Eddie C. And I want to thank the subscribers and those who haven't subscribed. And if you find it in your heart and you feel it in the depths of your soul, please don't hesitate to hit the like and or the subscription bell. Really would appreciate it. And just wanna thank everybody again for taking the time to watch Letting It Loose. So until the next time, God bless you. I love you. Y'all be good. Y'all take care of yourselves and each other. And by all means, please behave yourselves. Stop the violence. Increase the peace. Eliminate the hate. Spread more love and more joy. Follow those basic instructions before leaving Earth. And please let's all act on one accord. So until the next time, peace. Two fingers. Out of here like last year. Later when you're straighter and catch you on the next go round.